Howdy, Project Nerdy. Thanks for joining us this week on Project Nerdy for our week-long celebration of Halloween. When I was trying to decide what I should dress up with, I kind of looked over several possibilities, but since I grew up on a cattle farm, and I'm probably the most country member of Project Nerdy, I thought it was only natural that I dress up as a cowboy. So, with that out of the way, I thought I'd talk about probably my fondest memory of Halloween. As I mentioned, I grew up on a farm, and actually the closest town to where I live was a small little town, just about 500 people, no stores, only had one gas station, and that's actually where I went to elementary school. So this small town, there wasn't a whole lot to do for entertainment. The closest really city of any size was about a 30-minute drive, so that's where most of the stores were, the movie theaters, stuff like that. But in the small town, there wasn't a whole lot to do for entertainment reasons. It's a small enough town that we didn't have, any city events, no parades, fireworks shows, stuff like that. But the one big event the entire year was the elementary school I went to through a fall/Halloween festival every year, the weekend before Halloween. It was always a lot of fun. They had the typical little corny festival games you'd have, guess somebody's weight, how many jelly beans are in a bucket, stuff like that. But they'd also have kind of some cool stuff, like they always had a dunking booth. And a teacher or a principal was always the person in the dunking booth. So all the kids who went to elementary school all, bought their tickets to try to dunk that specific teacher or principal. They always had a little haunted house area in the back part of the gym where the stage was. And it really was a community event. They'd have stuff like a cakewalk and all that type of stuff. And people that even have kids going to the elementary school would show up because this was the one big event in the town every year. So that was probably my fondest memory as a kid of Halloween. Absolutely loved it. I always looked forward to that event every year. I think, Halloween's, of all the events, or holidays, is by far the most different, for a kid compared to an adult. You celebrate Halloween so much differently when you get older than when you're a little kid. But Halloween's probably my favorite holiday. Absolutely love it. And that is my best memory of Halloween as a kid. And that leads me to my question to the viewers this week. What is your favorite memory of Halloween as a kid? Look forward to hearing your answers in the comment section below. My nerdy pleasure for the week is iPhone related. It's actually an app. The last couple of weeks I've been very much addicted to playing Plague Inc. Great game. Basic concept is, and this will sound a little morbid, but basically you're trying to design a disease that will wipe out all of humanity on Earth. But the trick is you have to make sure your plague doesn't kill people too quickly and leave some uninfected people left to repopulate the world. So you have to design your disease perfectly. It can't be too strong or it'll attract attention too quickly and be cured, or it'll kill people too quickly. You have to kind of strike that right balance. And I know it sounds really morbid, but once you start playing it, it's very addictive and it's hard to stop. And before I go, let me say I hope all our viewers have a great Halloween, have lots of fun, be safe. Holly, I will see you tomorrow.